Hello, I'm Richard Mills, Artistic Director of Victorian Opera, and I'm going to read a little bit from a novel by Tim Winton called The Riders, because I think it'd make a marvellous opera. It's a journey of an epic quest of a man seeking his lost wife and child across the world. Scully, the hero, is from Western Australia, and this passage deals with Scully receiving mail from Western Australia on the other side of the world, in Ireland. And that dichotomy of the old and new world, of the cold winter and the memory of hot summer, is something that was very important to me as a young man studying in London. That sense of a parallel life at home and in the old continent. So here is Scully opening his mail by the fire. Scully read his mail by the fire, with a mug of tea steaming beside him. There was a card from his mother with a hurt, distant tone to it. The picture showed the Swan River at dusk, with the lights of Perth budding against a purple sky. A query from the Australian Taxation Office about why he had not filed for the past 2 years. This had been forwarded by Jennifer, it seemed, along with a card from the wife of a mate from his fishing days. Judging from the incoherent message, she was drunk. The card showed a koala bear surfing. Greetings from Geraldton. In a fat envelope was a newsstand poster from the Daily News, sent by a mate from the tackle shop. Joe goes. Bajelki Peterson, the doddery despot, had finally quit politics. Thank God. In the registered envelope were all the documents relating to the sale of the Fremantle house ready for signing, and under a separate cover, a cheque from Jennifer for $2,000. The cheque was in her name from an account he didn't recognise, a bank neither of them had accounts with. There was no note. The writing and the signature were hers, the envelope postmarked Fremantle a few days ago. Why didn't she just transfer money into the account here with Allied Irish? It must be something specific. Maybe just enough to tide him over, clear the debt on the credit card. Money, it always made him nervous. He turned to the final item, a card from Billy. On the face of it was a photograph of the Roundhouse, the old convict prison on the beach at Fremantle. Its octagonal limestone walls, softened by sunset, rendered scandalously picturesque. It was somewhere they went often, him and her, he and his daughter. Jennifer would be at work, and the two of them would wander through town to the beach, talking about buildings, about what had been. He was grateful for those years, to have been the one who had her most days. She listened carefully. You could see her hungry mind working. It was the reason he didn't have so many friends anymore, as if the kid was suddenly and unexpectedly enough for him.